We're live. Oh my gosh. Finally. I'm 5 minutes late. So sorry. I had to get off a call with one of my clients and I had to make sure I was looking okay. No. But no, I'm so glad that we're finally here. I know that I posted it a little late, I think yesterday, that I really wanted to go live to talk a little bit more about what's going on. You guys are saying um, all of these things that are going on here with Jasmine and Co. And you're like, I may be like, some of you may be confused, and that's fine. So that's why I want to sit here and go over quite a bit of that today. So before we get into that, it's facts and snacks, sort of, but also kind of an informational session, a little bit of everything. But it's Friday, so I didn't do my usual happy Friday, everybody. So I just did it for you guys. But I really hope that you've had a very, very, very productive week. A little piece of hair is bothering me. Sorry. I really do. We're pushing along, and my gosh, like February 1st is next Friday. Like, went by, this year. Months ago we were sitting here talking about, oh, let's get ready for 2019. Make sure your business is ready and everything's in place. And here we are, almost 1 month into 2019. It's like, what is really going on? Like, time is moving way too fast. It can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing because time is valuable and you cannot get time back. You can't. So make sure that you guys are using your time wisely. So let's talk about kind of what's going on here. So we don't have a guest speaker today. I think we'll have one on February the 8th. Yeah, I think that's the next one. Is February the 8th. So guess what? It'll be you and me for this Friday and next Friday. Let me see what else is going on. Be sure that you guys check me out on the Tribe Radio. I think I had something coming out about that on the page. I do have something coming out. blogtalkradio.com/The Tribe Radio, and there you can find me. My segments are every other Tuesday, so you will find me this upcoming Tuesday on the 29th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And this, it's in the know with Jasmine and Co., where we talk business and more. So anything business related, go ahead and come on. If you have questions, if you want to chat, if you're interested in being a guest speaker, shoot us a message, let me know. And you can come on there and we literally talking business and more. It's very informative. We're there to share resources. It is that type of environment. So a little bit different than your normal radio show. We do play music, so I will take song requests if you need them. And all that good stuff. So make sure you guys tune in on this Tuesday, January 29th for that. And then the big, humongous reason why I wanted to come on here today, and I'm like uber, super excited, is because our course is launching next Friday. I'm so excited. So it's actually our pilot course. So it's a shortened version. I really want to get some feedback on it to make sure that the right information is in there on what small business owners need. And so the course is the Small Business Owner's Guide to Hiring a Virtual Assistant. Something that is definitely a need for big time. I consult and talk with business owners on a day-to-day basis. And everyone's like, okay, I'm ready to expand my team, but I don't know what to do. They don't know what the next steps are. Or they may have heard about what a virtual assistant is, and they're like, I don't know where to find him. I don't know what to do. What are the next steps? Or some people just really don't have the time. They absolutely don't have the time to look into any of this stuff. And so that's what this course is for. It's a done-for-you solution. It takes all of the headaches and dreading research hours out that small business owners or entrepreneurs really don't have time for. I'm always promoting the virtual assistant community because, like I tell you guys all the time, we're evolving, and we definitely are an economical option for any business that's, wanting to expand their team. Virtual assistants, we do any and everything. Where can be as specialized, as, developing and building a website, as well as anything else. So anything you need done in your business, there's a virtual assistant out there that can do it for you. And so, what I always tell everyone, and you guys know I say this all the time, is you definitely want to look at the things that you absolutely hate to do and what's taking up just too much of your time as a business owner. Look at your weak areas and what you're actually weak in, and then look at your budget. How much do you have to spend? Is it 150? Is it 500? Is it 1500? Really look at maybe some things in your business or your personal life that can be put on the back burner, because this is an investment. And you have two types of business owners. You have one business owner that they want to keep all the profits, and they're like, oh, I'll expand my team when I actually get to the point in my business grows. Then they want to basically keep all the profits in the beginning, right? And they're like, when my business gets to that point, then I'll bring somebody on. Wonderful. Then you have business owner B over here that's like, no, I want to make that upfront investment so that everything's in place, my SOPs are in place, my processes are in place, I'm organized, and all of these things on the front end, so they will be more than prepared, and they'll still have that person that helped them get to that point, so when they do start growing, it will be as seamless as possible. So I think the biggest thing is really finding out which type of small business owner you are. You fit in one of those categories, just one of them, right? Really figuring out which one of those you fit in, and then kind of going from there. So for those of you that are wanting to bring on somebody, but you need more, and you're just like, I don't have time to do this course is for you. It's absolutely for you. And I'm going to talk to you guys today about 5 effective ways that a VA can help maximize your profitability and growth, right? I'm just going to kind of skim the surface because I'm having two webinars next week. One on Wednesday at this same time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then another one, I think it's on Wednesday. And so that link should have just released about 2 minutes ago on the page. Go register. Go check it out. And even if you can't make that time, guess what? There's a replay. That's why replays are awesome. There'll be a replay for it, so you can check it out and kind of get a feel on, what this course is about, and kind of get some more information if you think your business is ready, and kind of the details, that you're wanting to know as a business owner to make this type of investment. So let's talk about 5 ways here that a VA can help you maximize your profit. I am tongue-tied today. I'm so sorry. How a VA can help you maximize your profitability and growth. So number 1 is what? Increase your productivity. This one is huge because this is what VAs actually live on. So in helping you increase your productivity, helping you become more productive, and helping you and your business become more efficient, that is what a virtual assistant is here to do and here to help you with. That is, I would say, part of our goal, if not the main goal, is to do that for you. I know for my company with Jasmine & Co., it's to, help you maximize your profitability and growth by taking the administrative and marketing tasks off your hands. And that's indeed what we do, because as a business owner, you should be focused on being the face of the business. I wouldn't even say lead generation. I would more so say building relationships and connections and collaborating and business development, things like that. And the more higher level stuff, the smaller things like social media, possibly even building funnels, maybe, if you have a blog, just, even us building an outline for you for your blog. And if you want to write it, that's an hour, possibly 2 hours of your time that you have back, that we did. So all you have to do is go on there and either fix it up if we write it for you, or you just need to write it. We can build the outline for you. We can do the initial research for you. Be like, here, these are the points that you can do. Or with your social media, if you don't want us to manage the full process, then you can be like, hey, well, go ahead and put a content calendar together for me. This is what I have going on next month. Or I need some graphics made. I suck at that, which I get that all the time. I suck at making graphics. Can you make me a graphic? Cool. Yes, we'll make you graphics. We'll do them in batches. Everybody's different. Or if you're like, I just really suck on Facebook and Instagram, can you post for me? Absolutely. Descriptions and hashtags. Awesome. And the list goes on. So with social media, you want to really look at, do you want somebody to manage the full process for you, or just certain, areas of the process? So moving on to number 2, operations cost reduction. So it is so efficient and economical to bring on a VA because we're a 1099 contractor. You don't have to worry about any overhead costs with us. Any benefits, anything extras, pretty much no wasted time. Everything that a VA, the hours they put in, you're paying for the hours that they're putting in. That's it. Versus if you have a W-2 employee, they have to take a lunch break. You have to pay, worry about benefits. If they're full-time, some part-time, positions have benefits, but most full-time do. Then you have to worry about all these other things, just onboarding them and all of this stuff. And one thing that I learned just from being in management over the years is, you lose somebody in a position and then you have to go find somebody new. Basically, when you're trying to fill a position, like, it costs you money. And, it just does. It's so much, like, by the time you get them, you find somebody, you go through the interview process, you get them onboarded and trained. Like, in a normal world with a big company and a W-2 employee, you're losing money while you're trying to bring that person on. But with a virtual assistant, that's not the case. You can onboard us fairly quickly. Get a contract in place, make sure you have the ways that you're going to communicate, make sure you have what you want to outsource to them, and boom, like, you can create your own little, shorthand sheet and just kind of build from there. I always tell business owners to be, like, prepared and as organized as possible, which every person is different on how they do that. So you may not have this long, drawn-out list or all of these systems you bought for you and your VA to use and experiment with. You may not have that. If you have a list and that's your organization and you're like, these are these 2 things you're doing every week or whatever, that's fine. Whatever works for you and your business is going to be different for everybody. So just keep that in mind. Number 3, bridging skill gaps, right? Kind of goes back to what I said earlier, those 3 things that you should be writing down when you're thinking about expanding your team or bringing on a virtual assistant is, what do you hate and what takes up too much of your time? What do you absolutely hate? What are you weak in? What are your weaknesses, rather? And then what is your budget? So, whatever you're not good at, there's somebody who's better at it or amazing at it. And, you want to use that to your advantage when you're outsourcing and looking for someone to bring on to help you with your business. Number 4, faster turnaround. This is very true. Why? Because, VAs are across the world. I have clients that are, everywhere, and I haven't met all of them. I plan to one day, but we made video conference, but I haven't met them face to face. VAs work around the clock. So if I'm Central Standard Time. You may have somebody a client that's, across the country that's 10, 13 hours ahead of you. And let me backtrack that. You as the business owner, your VA may be 10 or 13 hours ahead of you if they're in another country or something like that. And while you're sleeping, work is getting done. So it's just, that's a huge thing to look at is when you're hiring a virtual assistant, you're expanding your team, is to look at the time zone. Some people are not comfortable with, someone being, within more than 2 hours or 3 hours of their time zone because of whatever their business entails, and that's fine. If you have tasks that are more like deadline oriented, like, hey, I need this done by Friday, then I think if you want to hire overseas, do it. It's up to you. If you have somebody that needs to be by the phone all day or that needs to be online, by the computer during from 10 to 5 Central Standard Time, then you may want to find somebody that's within an hour, probably no more than 2 hours of your time zone. So, just keep those things in mind. But yeah, faster turnaround. It's awesome. I've seen a couple people come online. Hey, everybody. We're just kind of going through, some ways that a VA can help you maximize your profitability and growth. And we're seriously scraping the surface. And the reason why is because I have 2 webinars next week, one on Monday and one on Wednesday. We're going to, talk about this stuff a little bit deeper. And then we're going to also talk about the course that will be releasing next Friday, which I really think is an awesome opportunity for business owners to take advantage of. And the reason is because even with me starting as a VA, when I first started and within 6 months, I grew really, really fast. I didn't have a blueprint like this to help me. I mean, there may be a few things out there, but there aren't many. And I didn't have a blueprint out there to kind of tell me what to do, how to do it, what systems to use, where to go. And there's no done for you solution out there, and that's what this course is all about, because I get it. Entrepreneurs and small business owners wearing 50 hats, and they just don't have the time. They absolutely don't have the time to, research, and find somebody, and where can I find them? And, what happens a lot of time these days is on Facebook, there's all of these different groups. And so I'll see people posting in the groups and they're looking for guidance, and that's great, but you're still not going to get all of your questions answered. And there's still going to be a lot of gray areas and a lot of unanswered questions. Like, it is what it is. And so to avoid that, and even like, y'all still see me? Okay. Even like when I'm talking to, people and business owners on a day-to-day basis, they're telling me that they just don't have the time, and they're asking me questions. And I love to answer questions. I like to be resourceful and informational for people, but there's no way in 15, 20, or even 30 minutes, probably even an hour, probably not even 2 hours, that I can answer all of your questions and give you every single thing you need to know to be successful with your VA. And that's from the beginning point to identifying that you're ready to bring on somebody, to the point to where you're bringing them on, onboarding them, managing them day to day, et cetera, et cetera. It's no way we can get that in an hour. Like, it's just not. And so that's where the idea for the course came about. Because I'm like, this would be great for people that need this every day. And it's a self-paced course. So you can, hop on it an hour a day or whatever, your goals are. And, it's going to be great. And so I got off track. So no, I didn't. Because all of this still ties into the initial reason what I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about. What's the course and why you should get this course, because it's only going to help you. You are only going to be as successful as your team. And it's very important that you're diligent and patient with the process while you're doing that. So back to my 5 steps. We did number 4, which was faster turnaround. And then number 5 is, quality assurance. So one thing that I've seen some, people that struggled. I've had my own experiences, but quality assurance is number 5. And let's just say this, and I'll use me as an example. I take pride when delivering work to clients and being on my A game 24/7 and always doing a great job. And why? And most of you can relate to this. If not, this is what you do as well. Because I live on referrals. I don't live on referrals. I do marketing, but 90% of my business, 80% probably, has been referrals. Somebody's like, Jasmine did this great job. I recommend her to anybody. If you're looking for an online business manager, go to Jasmine. If you're looking for a project manager, go to Jasmine. And that's how I get people. It's like, so I market too, which is great. I have found clients on my own, but a big part of the chunk has been just from people just saying how great I've been. And so you're going to get that with other virtual assistants as well, because they're owning their own business and they live off of this business. Most of them, they're working full time. This is what they do. So they're not going to waste your time. They're not going to sit there and take moments for granted, time for granted. They're trying to get it done and get paid, while also building a relationship with you in the process, so you guys keep working together. That's what we do. I do it, right? And I actually genuinely care, which most of my clients see that, which is why I always am able to attract long-term clients, and I keep long-term clients, because that is what I live and breathe that. Teamwork makes the dream work. You guys hear me say it all of the time, because it's true. It's very much true. So, quality assurance. VAs, they own their own business just like you own your own business. So unlike a W-2 employee, and this is not me bashing employees that come in the office, not at all, but I'm just trying to let you know about another option that can be economical for you, while also, creating while also helping you be productive as well as efficient in your business, which most small business owners, that's what we need. It's just what we need. We're trying to find cheap, but not too cheap, but something to help us get to the next level. You hiring a VA is going to help you get to the next level. There's a quote I love: hire a VA today and grow your business tomorrow. It's true. It's very true. It sounds very cliche, but it's true. It's very, very much true. So those are the 5 there. I'll run through them one more time. And guys, like I said, I know we're kind of scraping the surface, but come to the webinar on Monday. And if you can't come to I got another phone call. I'm so sorry. I'm on my phone today, doing a live. So yeah, so go ahead. Like I said, we're scraping the surface today. If you guys want to dig in a little bit deeper, you're like, I need to know a little bit more. Come to the webinar on Monday or Wednesday. They're both going to be at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't make those, go ahead and click the button to register so that you can receive the replay. Because you're not going to receive the replay if you don't register, right? You're just not. So anybody that comes to the webinar or anyone that, registers and they think they can come or not can come, or if you know you can't come, go ahead and register. I will be sure to happily send out the replay. Seriously. Because I want this information to, get out to as many people as possible. I really, really do. And in return, I hope to receive some, great recommendations and testimonials. And I really want some people to take advantage of this course. And I'm just so anxious to know your thoughts on it. Because there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into this. My team has been working so hard to help me with this. And they just support me in any vision that I have. And I'm just so, so thankful for that. So thankful. That they do that. They just hop on board. Okay, Jasmine, what do you need us to do? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I want you guys to have the same thing as well. I really, really do. So again, the course will be live next Friday. If you have questions, just go ahead and email us at learn@jasmineandco.org. There's a link that dropped exactly, I think, 17 minutes ago. It was at 12:10 Central Standard Time. So the link, and I will continue to post as well, the link for the webinar is in there. Go ahead and register. Come check it out. It'll be way, way more in depth and in detail on what we talked about today. And then we'll talk, more about the course as well as, we'll have a Q&A session on there too. So be sure to come check that out. And I think that's all that I have for right now. Again, I'm the host on the Tribe Radio Show for my segment In the Know with Jasmine and Co, where we talk business and more. Come check us out. What was I about to say? The call-in number should be on somewhere on the page. Check out the flyer, which I'll definitely have it out a few times. I'll post a few times before Tuesday. And come on, you can get on your computer, call in. You can call in on your phone. If you call in on your phone, go ahead and call in and let's chat. We're going to have Phyllis Johnson, which is one of my dearest business besties, and she's going to talk about taxes. We're going to talk about a whole slew of other things as well. So I think that's all I have for now. Super, super excited to be, chatting with you guys. I think it's been a while since I just had a one-on-one with everybody with just me. Our guest speakers, though, have been great. I mean, it just really has been amazing with the people that have come on and the knowledge and jewels that they're really spilling on us. And I hope that you guys have watched the replay and are taking notes, because majority of that stuff are questions that I get on a day-to-day basis or that I see in these groups and forums on a day-to-day basis. And these are people you want to reach out to. These are people that you want to reach out to answer your questions, or if you're looking to bring somebody on to help with that aspect of your business, go ahead. You hear them talking. They're sitting here telling you their expertise. Go ahead and reach out to them. Go ahead. So that's all I have for now. I will talk to you guys later. Make your weekend great. Be productive. I'll be working on weekend, even though my kids will be home. My little one just turned 1 on Wednesday. So now I have a 2.5-year-old and a 1-year-old. So yes, my hands are full. So if I can do it, you can most definitely do it too. And if you're watching the replay, if you have questions or comments, go ahead and drop those in the comment section, or just reach out to us via Messenger. So I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.